you feel the vibe? Everybody around me gotta feel this way to fuck with me today. Oh, what do you say? I get by the 9 to 5. No, I'm feeling alive and I got a no ride, but it's okay, baby. I'm a riding the tide in this crypto thing. As we walking through the mall, rolling up, getting ready to fucking call someone for more because we're running out, smoking out. What the I fuck get 2 grams grinded up. I don't know if I have enough for you, you and me, but that's why they call it weed. If I got it, we got it. Come on and shout it. Someone's always got something to say.
Good morning.
I don't really care what you say. I puff, and then I passed my ass right on the floor because my dumb ass
Wall Street
take no more.
Sick dough.
And this is the story that you can't.
Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit that like, you hit the subscribe. Talking about going on a ride, and how's everybody doing this morning on this lovely, wonderful day to celebrate Monday? Now, it is February 26th. We're talking about cryptocurrency. Please come on over, hit the bell all notification, become a subscriber today if you like following some of this content, some of these videos. We're going to get right into it, though, talking about, as I just did, probably the stupidest thing I could have done in the start today. Oh, boy, it's just one of them mornings. It's Monday morning, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm allowed to do this stupid shit just like you can. You know, we make mistakes. All right, let's get into it as I just exited out on accident. We're going to talk about a few things this morning. Cardano. Very big news with Cardano. Wallet creations starts a frenzy. So it seems like since the word on the street, since the ETF, a lot of people are looking and going, wait a minute. Cardano has never gone down, right? Avalanche gone down. Solana gone down. We're talking about the networks. We're talking about how it runs and performs. All of a sudden, a lot of people are starting to notice that, hey, this may be the next Solana. This may be the next Avalanche. We already know that Cardano is trading somewhere around the 57, 60 cent range, and we can only dream and imagine what would happen if it was the next Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche. And this is why we're here. So come on over, hit the like and subscribe. Talking about Jasmy, I did some research for you. This may surprise a lot of you. I would have to believe that this was correct. I had a really hard time finding the history of Jasmy's circulating supply. So let's go. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it, right? It's very important. I don't know if people really understand, but Jasmy circulating supply is at 49 billion. 2 years ago in this article, they were complaining about how it was only at 5 billion. Do you understand that if it goes back up to, if it goes to 50 billion, which is, it's at 49 now, how hard it is to get back to that all-time high of 4.99. So please keep that in mind, all you 4.99 crazy frenzy people out there. Just understand that, well, Jasmy might not go as high as you possibly think. It can, and don't get me wrong, it can go pretty high. So we're going to talk about that. I do see a double top pattern. Let's get into the charts to talk about it. Total cryptocurrency market cap is 1.99. So please do not be fooled by this morning's price rally, because I started buying Solana. I started buying Solana at 100.8. So 100.8. You can see I'm already in a profit. I was doing, I think, 40 times leverage. You can imagine I'm already in a decent profit. I have to actually pay attention to that. I expected to keep dollar cost averaging in, hopefully that head and shoulders pattern here at Solana. Remember this pattern? Remember when I said there's a thing that's going to happen? We're going to break up or break out? How friggin' on the money, right, has this particular pattern for Solana since you last watched our video have been? I said that there was a huge falling wedge, and what's scaring the bejesus out of me right now, we got to get the shit out of here so we can talk about technical analysis. I know you're probably getting annoyed. Why are we talking about Solana when Jasmy was just up on the screen? I get it. I'm just fixing this real quick because we're going to go to that next, so stay tuned. All right, so Jasmy's getting a fall right now. What did we do? Well, on the particular last video of Jasmy, besides bragging about how perfect we were, I said that we'd get a 50% pullback, and we adjusted this a little bit, but the price was on the money. We got an exact bounce off this, went all the way up. I didn't know how high we were going to go. You can see this was how high we went. So we tapped out at about right here on the max. So we maxed out at the top here for Jasmy on the price here, almost about 18 cents. That looks beautiful. It is 18 cents. 18 cents with a knucklehead. 0.18 of a cent, excuse me, almost 2 cents. Now, putting in my 2 cents, speaking of this, getting a double top pattern, very bearish. We were lucky enough to get this bounce and make some money off this. Now, if you dollar cost average out, dollar cost average in, you can tell that this method is going to work. Hit the like button, please. Salute to you as well, Andrew. Nice to have you, Mr. Sellner. Happy Trails and Lyric. Thank you so much for being a part of the live. What's going to happen here is we're most likely going to create new higher lows. Creating new higher lows is very bullish. What does it do? Well, it creates a double bottom or perhaps an upward W. Now, I think that this is the next move. And please, I know it's like we're doing deja vu bullshit all over again. Wall Street pretty much says that this, and I know everybody in the crowd is getting silent, this is the next price for your cryptocurrency, Jasmy. I do believe that I will be dollar cost averaging in around this price, and please don't get exactly, none of this is financial advice, but just a gentleman twice as nice. Now, we've been killing calls all the time. We are amazing at this. This is our forte, I kid you not. There's a lot of things in TA, a lot of things people can do, a lot of people are excellent at. Finding where this is going to fall, bounce back up, probably one of the greatest things I can do in the charts, okay? I am going to give myself to my own horn on that one because I have shown time and time again that I'm pretty damn decent at it. So what we're talking about is a double bottom here forming. So you have to pay close attention. We'll pull some indicators out, help us out. Solana's next, but see those two there. We could be doing it now. So that's why I'm in right now and I dollar cost average in. So I'll be buying here, and then I'll be buying here, which is how you have to do it. Pay attention to the market. That's what I think. Now, we talked about this scenario, talked about a falling wedge. What scares me now is that we're creating a descending, and that's concerning. Descending triangle pattern is very bearish. So what happened is we went from a falling wedge to this descending. So now my alarms and everything else is telling me, oh, shoot, we could be falling here. Maybe we'll do Bitcoin before we go. But what's happening is I'm receiving this terrible descending triangle pattern. Descending does lead down as bad as it can get. What happens as soon as I get all this BS out of the way, you can see here, this is kind of what happens. And eventually what will that lead to is something very to that point of time you will find. So I'm thinking that Solana may take me down to about that price. I got to be careful. Talking about $95 could be the worst case scenario where I'll have to keep dollar cost averaging out somewhere around there. It's pretty concerning, even all the way to low as flipping that last resistance mark. There it is, to be more precise. $93.78. That scares me. I'm not going to lie. I usually don't get scared at nothing, but that concerns me. That scares me. It concerns me, but I will be buying all the way down into there as we're developing that. So pay close attention. The second we start breaking out of this pattern, which would be the price of 106.6, then I would say Solana, and please, none of this is financial advice, but just a gentleman, like I say, twice as nice. 106.6, if we finish a candle above that area and we can get a real serious price action to that level, you will be off to the races. We could turn it green. Definitely turn it green, if you know what I mean. That is a very bullish sign there for Solana. We must pay attention. If that starts breaking through and coming up and above, you will find out that will be probably something to the right shoulder. What am I talking about here? I'll show you what I mean, and then we can go on to something else. Let's see. That's right. You are great at it. I feel like shit now that I just said it like that. I didn't really mean to be, I'd rather be humble. I believe in karma. I believe in a lot of things, but I think this is what we're developing, and what's happening is we'll get a right shoulder, and that's when you're really going to be in trouble, because this is where I think Solana will start breaking out to above 150, 144, and this is some of the things that will happen. There it is. I don't even know why I put the price up there. I already got it there a long time ago because I know that's what's coming. Pay attention to that. We can get some downturn, and you can see where it's taking us. So all the way down to like 93, 97 we had the first time. We hit it exactly. I don't know if anyone knew that. We hit 97 on the money on the last video. It came back up. Now we're playing this volatile game. So that's what's going on with cryptocurrency. We called that particular move to the up and down. Look at that spike down perfectly. So please hit the like button. We're doing important stuff. You can see we're getting a little overbought. So this is where we're probably going to find ourselves in trouble here. It's, a lot of people got excited. So we'll come down a little bit, and that's where I see this forming. So get ready. $93. Get a double bottom here, and then we'll be back off. So I'm actually really excited for this opportunity. I don't know if you guys are. Now, this is what we're looking at here for Bitcoin. Real quick, we have to do it, right? Same thing. Prepare yourself for the scenario. We have this some type of symmetrical pattern that is developing here as I was continuing to watch. And if you can see what's going on here now, I'm going to get rid of this shit, even though I know that's great to see that stuff. Talking about Bitcoin this morning. looking at what could happen, and it's more likely that this is what's going on. You can see all the way down, and damn, we're talking about almost a 48,000 Bitcoin, and I can see how this could happen. The trend is your friend to the end, and please don't remind me of the movie Chucky, because I was a little kid watching Chucky. I think that breaks 50,000. You can see what's going on and exactly what is happening. We could see something similar to this, so I think that's kind of where we're at right now for Bitcoin. Looking similar to these sort of moves. I can show you here with the exponential moving average if we have something similar to that really coming in. Does it let me do it? Let's see. I just probably tried to do it twice. Yep. So what's happening? You see here, trend, the bear bin is flipping. What's going on? We are developing some type of a little bit of a bullish flag. You can see the last time. So it's kind of exciting. We could break right in the middle of this pattern. But we do have to break above the 52.5. As you can see, 52.6 would be a better price. But what's going on is we are starting to develop here. You can see right about here, this is where we're at. This is kind of where we're at. So we can see how what went on as we went up and then down to here. So what I'm going to do is give you a replica of what I think could happen. And wow, isn't that fucking amazing? Wall Street, Pete Sicto, and crypto. I love TA. What we're looking at, let's see what color we can get it, like a blue, right? There it is. Beautiful. So what I think and what's showing is exactly what happened last time. What happened last time? Well, right here in this circle, what happened last time was we got a drop off. It was a little bit of manipulation, and what people did was sell because they thought this was the time we were getting a huge, massive correction. Little did they know, if they watched Wall Street Pete, they would see the cup and handle form here. Nice, beautiful cup, handle, come in, and then blast off. So what we're doing again, most likely cup and handle. Let's see. Let's get in. Let's get rid of the indicators so I can't see shit. There it is. And what's happening? Beautiful cup. And oh, wow. Oh, man, Atlanta. Be careful, guys. Be careful, bearers. What's happening is what I just said. Beautiful cup and handle. You can see how beautiful it is. Does it continue to happen? That's where we got to pay attention. Beautiful cup and handle. What will happen is we'll keep getting that test, right? And all of a sudden, before you realize, this pattern is breaking out significantly. So that's kind of what I'm looking to do. I'm sorry it's such a mess. I hope you like the content. I hope you appreciate some of the news. But I do think that this is what's going on, and I do believe that we have some room to fall here. Once the 50,900 breaks through here and finishes, you will see a continuation, or we're getting that cup and handle, which we have to prepare ourselves for. So double bottom here, fishtail. Looking at the 4-hourly here as we're talking this morning, and we get a double 4-hourly bounce. What does that mean? We could just still be trading in this symmetrical pattern. That's all it means, because I was going to come live last night. Last night is when we were trading here, and I'm really, really sorry for not doing it. I was busy. I wanted to say a little bearish over the night, and guess what happened? Fucking bearish over the night. It sucked because I wanted to prepare you guys. I feel like it's part of my job. I feel like it's part of the channel, but you know, you got to start paying attention to our charts and see what I'm showing you here. Very important. And you can start telling a story for yourself, because I know some of you guys are getting good out there. So that's what we're talking about. That's what's happening. My name is Wall Street Pete Sicto in crypto. You see the double fishtails, how we bounce up. If we get a continuation of the bounce up, then you'll most likely get another price action all the way to 52.28, 52,300. That's where I think Bitcoin is probably heading again. Don't be surprised if we do see that price actually come up and then maybe one last huge wick down. So we'll see. If we start finishing and breaking out of here, it's the real pump. So we'll see if that really does happen. My name is Wall Street Pete Sicto in crypto. A lot of you know me by now for years. A lot of new people, though. We got a lot of new people, so I want some people to know, as I've got funeral, I have a funeral thing in here from 2002. Lost a brother of mine, literally. But Wall Street Pete, right here, if found, please drop in the nearest mailbox. Postmaster, return postage guaranteed, New York Mercantile Exchange, 1 North End Avenue, if you want to go check it out for yourself. This is where I used to work. World Financial Center in New York, New York. It was an amazing place. There's a magnetized strip in here where I could just basically get in and access to everywhere I wanted to go into the building. We've learned so much, and this is why the channel is where it is. And thank you so much for the comment, Lyric. I meant to say that. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I mean, who was here in the bear market? Who was here in the bear market, right? And I had all the haters saying, Bitcoin's going to zero. You're going to lose all your money. You guys are assholes. You guys are fucking idiots. You guys are stupid. And what happened? We believed in the system. We believed in what we researched. We believed in the community, the channel. And we believe in crypto. And crypto's here to stay. Crypto is the future. If you're just learning, I had somebody write me a check the other day. I was like, what kind of fossil shit is this? Can you imagine? You wrote me a check. I wasn't offended. I love the person who was sending me the check, but plus they're sending me a check, right? Obviously it's money. But what the fuck is a check? And then I just recently got engaged. And thank you for congratulations. Just recently got engaged. Over Christmas Eve, and crypto helped me do that and achieve that goal. I don't know if anyone knows that, but if it wasn't for fucking crypto, guess what? I wouldn't have had the money. And yeah, Jasmy had something to do with that. So you guys can further evaluate that if you want. Jasmy's a scam. Yeah, it's a scam, all right. It's a scam if you're fucking uneducated. That's what's a scam. You got to do research. You got to educate yourself, right? But really important to talk about how you can do things like that. So I thank you guys very much for the channel. It's growing. We're doing fantastic. There's a lot of things I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of things I want to do going in the future here. Most of you already know. And we're getting a big community. I wish we were a lot bigger. I wish we could really make this happen. But pay attention to some of the charts, what we talk about. Please be careful. Total crypto market cap is way too high to be stressing about some of these prices right now. So I just want you to pay attention to that as well. It's Monday. It's back to the grind. We have all week to make as much money as we can if you get paid by the week or bi-weekly, or if it's the beginning or whatever it may be. We have 29 days in this month of February, so we have one more extra day. It's a leap year. So hey, one more day in February. See how much money you can make on the 29th, because that was a day given to you that you usually don't have in the month of February. You got to think positive. If you think positive, you get positive. If you think negative, well, most likely all that negative shit will continue. Take care. Hit that like button, smash that motherfucker, do what you got to do. I love you guys. Have a fantastic week.